Hello, 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 and the warmest of welcomes to today's video. For those of you who haven't seen my face before, hi, I'm Nick, glad to have you here. Those who have seen my face before, thank you so much for joining me again. Hope you enjoy my videos. I try to put out videos roughly 2 to 3 times a week on a range of different topics, anywhere from fashion, slightly more personal topics. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, then please do head down, hit subscribe, and turn on notification bell. I love chatting with you all. I'm all about living life loud, and what that means to me is being your authentic self, being proud to be you, and just celebrating who you are. Celebrate yourself, and of course, celebrating others. So, I thought it was time to resurrect a old tag that I remember doing years ago. Cannot remember where it started. Maybe I started it. I don't even know at this point. You know, time goes too fast, doesn't it? But what I want to do is set a story for you, and then we'll go from there, okay? We'll insert the rules of engagement, okay, for this particular tag. And I am going to tag some fabulous people to do this. So, a local organisation, art gallery, museum, has asked to take your bag collection for 12 months, okay? Your whole bag collection. They're clearing out the whole thing. You cannot have access to it from the day that they take it until 365 days later. But in return, they will give you £5,000 or equivalent value based on your local currency to build yourself a new bag collection that you can operate for a 12-month period. And they're taking everything. They are taking your work bag. They're taking your evening bag. They're taking your travel bag. They're taking it all, okay? But they are giving you this £5,000 that for this 12-month period, you can build yourself a new collection, okay? And then you'll get your old collection back and they'll take your new one, okay? Just saying. You don't get to keep both. You don't get to keep both, all right? So they're doing that. Now, some of the rules with this, as I said, £5,000 or equivalent value, okay? And that's the max. You can buy as many or as few as you want. If you want to buy one bag that costs £4,995, that's fine. But you had better be using it for every single activity of your life, because there is no more money to be spent on a bag for that 12 months, okay? That's where we're going. You can buy new, you can buy pre-loved, you can buy outlet. However, if you buy pre-loved, it has to be currently available, or outlet currently available, and you need to be able to prove the price. So you need to take a little screen grab from the Real or from, you know, Handbag Clinic or wherever, or an outlet. You need to be able to snap that price to say, I saw it yesterday and it was this amount of money, in order for it to count, okay? It has to be based on today's pricing, available today and based on today's pricing, and then you can do a running total, okay? So those are the rules of engagement. And I have set the value, or sorry, they set the value. I didn't set the value. I didn't make the rules. I didn't make the rules. They set the value. They came to your collection, not me, okay? So they set the value because it gives access to enough funds for many items, or a couple of special ones, or one very special, okay? And let's see how, you know, people play this. I'm excited to see, but I'm going to give you my list, okay? So my whole collection is gone, okay? It is in that museum or that art gallery or wherever it is gone. So where am I starting? I have managed to do 10 bags. And I have a mixture of brands, I have a mixture of styles. I think I've got a very well-rounded collection here, and I'm a volume player. I talked to you about that. I'm a volume player when it comes to my pieces. So where am I starting? I'm thinking work, okay? Work and potentially local travel. So I am going to Longchamp and I am picking up the Essential Large Tote Bag. I have this bag, but not for this 12-month period. Okay, the only one that I can get at this time is in the Accrue with the black leather trim. I'm taking that, okay? £335, I'm taking it. It's great for work. It's great for local travel. It's nice, it's well made, it's chic, it's elegant, it's a really nice piece. I like the combination of the leather and the fabric. This is a good one. It's capacious, a word that I love to use at the moment. Love it. So yeah, this is a good piece, and this is where we're starting. Okay, so I've got the work base covered. Now let's move into some day pieces that also have the opportunity to be used for work, should I wish to. And of course, how could I have a collection that does not include a Le Pliage medium top handle? And I am going for this peacock colour. I spoke to you about this recently. I think it's a beautiful shade of blue. I think it'll be very easy to style. I love the medium top handle as a bag style and as a all-rounder. I think it's a fantastic all-round bag. It's £110. It's got the silver hardware. This one's from the green collection, recycled canvas, so a big tick there in terms of the sustainability element as well, sort of kicking off this collection. I think this is a really nice piece. I would be lost without a Le Pliage medium top handle. It goes to show why I've got, 8. Do I have 8 or do I have 9? 8, 9. I have 9. So I would be lost without one, for sure. So I'm going to go for this one. I'm going to go for peacocks. I think it's a great all-rounder. Sticking with day, another bag that I would, of course, be lost without would be a Bayswater. So I am going for the chamomile that is currently available pre-loved from Mulberry directly. This is gorgeous with the silver hardware, that pop of yellow. It's subtle and chic and beautiful. I love this buttery yellow. It's cool in tone. It's absolutely gorgeous. I would love to style this. I think it is stunning. Outside of this little game, this is one that is very high on that wish list of mine. I think it is beautiful, and I love yellow as a colour. Don't wear it very much, but I love it. And I think this would be very, very complimentary to my wardrobe. I think it's absolutely stunning. I would be very happy with this. But I can't just do one Bayswater. Absolutely not. I would have to have 2. I would have to. And I'm going back to them pre-loved, because you can get a great deal on a Bayswater. It's a great way of building your Mulberry collection. And I would go for this hot pink patent. I love this pink. It is so saturated and juicy, and it's absolutely gorgeous. You agree, don't you, Poppy? Yes, you do. Thank you for the support. And the patent just makes it pop even more because it's high shine, it's high impact. I know patent isn't for everybody, but for a 12-month period, I think that this would be a very manageable bag. It would be a very pretty bag to use. It would go with basically every single outfit that I own, because you can wear it with neutrals, but you can also go for a more is more aesthetic, which you all know I love to do. Come on. I love the capacity of a Bayswater. I love that you can use them for day, you can use them for work. I have used them in the evening as well. They're not the best evening bag, but I have used them for that. I've also used it for travel. It's just a great all-round piece. And as I said, you can get an amazing, amazing deal pre-loved. So I'm already on 4 bags, and I have spent £1,500 so far, and I think I'm doing pretty well. I think I've got a nice selection so far, but let's continue. Now next, let's go to travel, because as I mentioned, they took our travel bags as well, and I don't know where I'm going. I don't know where I'm going. I might need a suitcase. I don't know where I'm going. So I'm going to go for the biggest suitcase that I can at the moment, and I'm going to go to a non-luxury brand, but a brand that makes fantastic luggage, and it is Trip. And I'm going to go for this large Trip suitcase in the colour Coral, because it's pink, it's fun. You still want to have fun even when you're traveling, don't you? I still like my airport outfit to be a bit of a pop. I still like to be high impact wherever I'm going and whatever I'm doing. And these are sturdy. They're well made, the price point makes sense. And to complement that, we are going back to Longchamp, because I'm going for the Boxford small travel bag, and I'm going for it in black recycled canvas. So again, we're taking that sustainability element here, okay? We're keeping it moving. I really, really like this. I don't own a Boxford. What do I like about this? I like the fact that it's canvas. As you know, I enjoy a material piece, but I love that it has the leather trim, and it also has the leather reinforced corners, which will make it even more durable. And particularly with a travel bag, if you're putting it in the overhead lockers, if you're putting it in the hold, if you're you know, taking it in and out of the car, there is the potential that it will scuff. And as we know, corners are very likely to scuff on bags. I'm sure we've all got a fair few bags that have a bit of corner wear on them. So having the reinforcement of the leather is great. The size is great for this travel piece as well. It can sit really nicely on the top of a suitcase. It can fit comfortably over the shoulder. It comes with a shoulder strap. Fits well in the boot of your car. It can fit well in the overhead locker. I would also be okay, depending on what was inside this, putting this in the hold should I need to. So this is great. £260. Again, we're not adding huge sums of money here, but we're starting to build this really nice, well-rounded collection, having just spent, you know, £330 of the budget on travel, and we've got 2 pieces out of that. Now let's go evening. And I love a clutch bag, as you know. I love to shop for clutch bags. I enjoy using a good clutch bag as well. I think they can be really beautiful. And I am going for 2 on this particular list. And I am going first for the Vivienne Westwood Crocodile Envelope Clutch. Simple, chic, effective, not too heavily branded, but still has that pop because you have the Orb logo in silver. Love silver hardware, as you know, and also the visual interest of the croc embossing on the leather. Is this going to be the largest bag that you've ever carried? No. Will you be able to fit everything in it? Your essentials? Absolutely. But say, for example, when I went out on Saturday, I had a pair of flip-flops inside my Kenzo clutch. It was large enough to do so. Could I do that in this? No. I could not. Did I end up using the flip-flops? No, I did not. Did I feel better knowing that they were in there? Yes, I did. However, I would like to try something a bit different for this 12-month period. So I'm going to try Vivienne Westwood, and I think this is chic and structured and sophisticated and very pretty. £250. There we have it. For the second evening bag, we are going to Jacquemus. And I am going for a clutch bag that I think would go with anything and everything. Would I also use this during the day? Depending on what I was doing, yes, I think I would. And this is the Ronde Car Clutch in silver. This is beautiful. I just love it. I love how high shine it is. Have I heard it's heavy? Yes, I have. Would I be prepared to, you know, weather that storm? Yes, I would. Because a lot of the stuff that I wear and use is advised against. You know, I wear 120mm heels. People don't advise those, you know. Are my feet still sore from Saturday? Yes, they are, and it's been like 3 days. So, you know, that's where we are. I'm not always one for practicality. I love the aesthetic. I also think this will have great capacity. I love the look of it. I actually love the silver and the gold hardware. I love the silver and the gold as contrast. The gold hardware doesn't bother me because I love the tone of gold, and also the body of the bag is silver, so the majority of it. If the body of the bag was gold with silver hardware, it wouldn't be interesting to me. It's interesting to me because of the combination. I think it's very beautiful, high shine leather. This would be really fun. This would be one that I think I would struggle to give back at the end of the 12 months. So who knows, maybe that would be my cue to just go and buy it. Now, when I was looking at it as a complete collection, it's very practical. It's got some great elements to it, but I still think it needs another element of fun. And these last 2 pieces absolutely give that element of fun. And we're starting off with another Longchamp Les Pliages. The budget allows it, so I'm gonna have 2. How do you expect me to go from 9 to just 1? I don't think that would be right. I don't think that's fair. So I'm going for another, and I am going for orange. Orange is not a colour that I have always pined after and gravitated towards and wanted. But in this instance, I'm really enjoying orange. I think the orange on this particular bag is beautiful. It's a lovely cool tone of orange with the silver hardware. We all know as well that from the collection that's currently, you know, sat in that exhibit, I have a great orange bag that I've been really enjoying as well. So would I need more than the 1 in the collection? No, I wouldn't. Would I be okay after the 12-month period swapping this Les Pliages back for the Bayswater? You bet I would. That Bayswater is stunning. However, I think this would be a great little pop, a little bit of fun. You know, it wouldn't be the most used bag out of these 10. However, when I did use it, I think it would draw some attention, it would get some compliments, and I would have fun wearing it, whilst also being practical enough to use for work, day, travel, whatever it was that you needed. That's what I've tried to do with this collection, is make it fun, whilst also making every piece versatile. and make every piece, probably with the exception of the clutches, have multiple functions that they could be used for, because then I think you've got a great all-rounder for a 1 year period. And last, but by no means least, this is much more my wild card. I went for a wild card. This can fit into multiple of those categories that I've just discussed, but it is very out there. It is very bold. It is very intense as a bag. We are going to Versace, and we are going for the Versace Wild Barocco Canvas Large Tote Bag. If I'm starting the collection from scratch, you bet that I want to throw a book tote style bag in there. I've been talking about buying one of those and looking for one of those for a very, very long time. Now, I was very much debating between this and the Valentino that I've discussed previously. However, the budget would not allow for the Valentino, so we're going for this Versace. I just think this has a more aesthetic while still being practical, still being usable for day, for travel, for work, for a lot of different instances. You know, you could take this to the beach, you could take this to the pool. I think this is a great, fun, out there, brash, bold, you know, intense piece. And that's what I love about it. I love how in your face this is. I love how intense this is. You certainly cannot accuse it of being subtle. That's why it's my wild card. It is also the most expensive piece on the list at $1,380, but I think it's great fun. This, along with basically every other bag I've mentioned, but this would definitely put a smile on my face to use for the times that I did use it. Would it come out every day? No. But for the times that I did, would I enjoy it? Absolutely. So there we have it, everyone. That is my list. I would love to know what your list would be. I'm going to put my running total at the bottom here. Maybe I have a little bit of money left over that, who knows, if something came up in the 12-month period that I've got a couple of £100 of wiggle room, maybe I could buy something in flight. But for the moment, I think I have a very, very successful and very, very rounded collection for that £5,000 that was very, very kindly gifted to me. Now, would I trade my collection for the one that I've just discussed? No, absolutely not. I love mine wholeheartedly. I love it so, so much. However, was this a little bit of fun to think about where I would go with it to, you know, try and sustain myself for that 12 months? Yes, it was. Like I said, I would love to know what your thoughts are. I am going to pop some fabulous individuals in the comment box, and as I would love to know what their thoughts on this would be. Thank you so much as always for watching. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Take care, everyone. Bye now. Mwah.